leveled up. I'm on a new level. Everything I touch turn to gold. I ain't not something special. This one for my haters. I'm a motivator. I make them niggas wanna do better. I want too much, I can never settle. Settle for less, nigga, I can never. If she did better, I probably would've kept her. But oh boy, I found something better.
Just don't watch it. The more people pay attention to it and give those guys attention, then the more it irritates people like me that watch it, and to do that, to prevent that, just don't watch it. I mean, I don't care if they make money or not. I mean, I'm not I don't hate on anybody, but at the same time, I'm not gonna watch. It's like you guys. The NBA playoffs are going right now. What if me and these kids right here, we started playing basketball out in the back and recording it and charging you guys money to watch it? If you guys watch us play basketball and just about as much as NBA players' tickets are sold at the arena, if you guys watch it, then you guys are it's y'all guys' fault. See what I mean? That's pretty much the same thing. So I don't watch it. I don't care for it. I don't really think anything of it. I mean, if it gives attention to the sport a little bit more in the positive side, yeah. But at the same time, remember one punch with these guys that don't know anything about boxing. These guys can get killed in boxing. This is different. This ain't nothing to play around with. But a lot of the time, those guys can't even hit anyway, so they couldn't do anything to the other person. Now they just got to be fair though, like that Logan Paul guy. They put a bunch of young guys in there that not young guys, a bunch of guys that you can tell they don't even know how to punch. That shouldn't even happen. And this fight with Mayweather, that's a money grab. And I mean, guys that are in boxing, they know it, but people that just watch Fred Flintstone on Saturday morning, they don't know it, so they're the ones that are gonna pay for it. Hell, they might even pay for Dora. I don't know. But at the same time, that's why I say I don't watch them. Because there should be other guys that get that platform that deserve it. But a lot of people these days prefer to watch fake stuff than this new generation is all about attention, which is fake. A lot of the stuff is fake. So if they want to watch it, then watch it. But just don't. If somebody that would rather let's say a kid that's been doing it his whole life, and if you'd rather have him be in the spotlight, then watch him when he fights instead. That's how you do it. Did you watch Haney and Honors? If so, what'd you think? I watched it. I think it was a good fight for Haney. I thought at one time Haney was trying to take it to him, and I thought Haney should have took it to him because Linares obviously couldn't hurt him. He just seemed physically too small, and I thought he fought. I think he has a very good jab. I just think that he should have been able to finish him. I don't know the details, so I don't get too much into it. Somebody put too much clinching. Here's the one thing I've always said about this: clinching. Once you do it too much, then that excessively, that becomes holding. Holding is a foul. You're not allowed to. It's like hitting in the dick. Hitting someone in the dick is a foul. After you got to. Once you warn them, you should be 2 or 3 times. Then it's time to take points. Hurry. He was doing it as what's name was as he was getting there. And again, it's part of the game. But at the same time, you got to learn how not to let someone hold you either. So it goes both ways. Has Vergil ever thought of being a free agent and taking over his boxing career to work with any promotion company in boxing? Well, we don't really, when it comes to business like that, we just pretty much just work. If you're with a signed contract, then you finish the contract, you stick to the contract. As it starts getting closer, then you start evaluating things. But other than that, we just we're just finishing. We're just, you know, if we sign again, we sign again, which I'm sure. I mean, they're good to us, so I mean, why not? So obviously they made the biggest person in the world right now is Canelo. So EJ versus Pac-Man, I think that's I think that's too much of an easy fight for Errol. I think Pacquiao is too small for him. Errol can box. Errol's also southpaw with Pacquiao. Errol's way younger. Errol has very good experience. I think it's a mismatch. That's just a money fight for Errol. You know, these guys, if they want to fight the best, if they're holding those belts, you know, they're prize fighting right now, and that's fine. But you know, you want to fight the best, and there's two other guys in 147 that hold a belt. You'd think that everybody would want to hold all the belts and go against each other, but I guess it's not the way it works. Mikey or Tank wins? Oh, Mikey gets a Mikey. You guys discredit Mikey a little bit too much. Remember, he lost to Errol, the one that no one wanted to fight. No, they're here. Who did Vergil go for? Pacquiao or Spence? None. We don't go for any of them. We really don't. People that usually go for they're in my. Then they might be in my truck. My bad. I thought I brought them. Well, you know, in the boxing game, we really don't go for anybody unless they're on our team. We just pretty much watch and enjoy the fight. Because then, if you kind of like always going for somebody, then you kind of start getting biased and stuff. So you kind of just try to watch the fight as somebody in the sport and appreciate a good fight. That's pretty much how we do it. It should be right here, in my pocket. My bad.
Oh, you already get them?
I think they're in there. They should be in there. I know I brought them. Yeah, Vergil's gonna be in the new boxing video game. Vergil versus Egas, Bud versus Porter, Taylor versus Mikey. Who wins? Vergil, Bud, and Mikey.